One thing that always seemed to be in my kitchen when I was growing up was a pound cake. So my dad loved pound cake. So today I'm going to make sort of an old-time Confectioners sugar pound cake. So stay with me and let's get this going. So what we have here is 3 sticks of butter, which we're going to cream first. So we're going to cream the butter very slowly in our mixer right there. Then we're going to gently add the confection sugar. Now you know confection sugar, and the confection sugar is a box of confectioner sugar. So you want to make sure you use a box of confectioner sugar. So going back, we got 3 sticks of butter that are softened. And if you ever want to soften some butter, by the way, you can put it in a warm heated glass, like with warm water, and then put the butter stick in, pour the water out, then put the butter stick over a plate and turn it kind of upside down. Maybe I have to demonstrate that for you one day, but that's the way to soften them real fast. All right, so and then we got a box of confectioner sugar, which we're going to add to the butter afterwards. And then we're going to add 5 eggs here. We're going to add 5 eggs, one at a time, and beat them well. So we're going to add 5 eggs, one at a time, beat them well. And then we're going to add 3 cups of our plain flour. So 3 cups of plain flour sifted. And then I'm going to add a little bit, about 2 teaspoons of almond extract, of vanilla extract, and a half a teaspoon of almond extract. So, and I'm going to take my eggs and separate them each one so I don't get any shells in there. That's why the extra bowl is there. Then I'm going to pour it into my pot. We're going to bake it at 300 degrees for an hour and a half, and there's no peeking. You have to put it in there and let it go, 300 degrees for an hour and a half. But I'll come back to that. So again, 3 sticks of butter, a box of confectioner sugar, then we have 5 eggs, which I actually have 6 just in case one messed one up. And then also we've got our 3 cups of sifted flour, our vanilla extract, and almond extract. And we're going to put them in this order. The butter, confectioner sugar, eggs one at a time, then add the flour and vanilla and almond. So, all right, I'm going to get started with this dish. As you can see, I make a big mess when I cook. That's why I use an apron. But working with this batter, I always get flour and confectioner sugar everywhere. But now I have a very well greased pan, baking pan here that I'm putting in the cake mix. I'm going to spoon in here, and I have it very well greased. And I also have some flour in the bottom just so it don't stick. Let's put it around here, real nice and easy. And again, we're going to bake it in a 300-degree oven for an hour and a half. A 300-degree oven for an hour and a half, and then we'll take it out. And remember, try not to peek, try not to touch it. It will turn out fine, I promise. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to finish setting this up and then get it into the oven. So I haven't really told too many stories about my dad. My dad has passed already. He was such a comical man, though, and he was so freaking funny. He was really a funny man. But one of the things he did when he went to ask for my mom's hand in marriage, he went to my grandfather and he said, "I want to marry, my mom." And he said, "Sir," he said, my grandfather said, "Sir, you can marry her, but your children are going to be ignorant." And why he said that was because my mom and dad are actually distant cousins, like 3rd, 4th cousins, so they are actually related. But I have a brother and sister, so my sister is a professor at Troy University, and my brother's a veterinarian, and of course I'm a professor at university here at Auburn for medical school. And so anyway, so my dad was kind of baffled about that, and then one day he found out that my niece had went and parachuted out of an airplane. So then he was telling everybody, "So I know what happened. You guys, I know what happened. It skipped a generation." Said the grandchildren are the ones that are ignorant. But anyway, my dad was really, really funny. I hate you did not ever get to know him. He's a wonderful man. But anyway, that's my story today. Okay, our cake is out of the oven. It looks fantastic. I'm going to let it cool just a little bit, and then we'll plate it. Probably about 30 minutes, let it cool off some. Then we'll take it out, and we'll try it. I know it's going to be awesome. Okay, guys, look how pretty this cake turned out. You see it? I'll have some photos as well. But I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more of confection sugar on top as I get that everywhere. And then I'm going to cut me a little slice right here. Look at that. Look how yummy that is. Delicious. So I put a little bit of ice cream on there, some raspberries. Look how delicious that is. It's going to be so good. Thank you again for watching my show. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please tell everyone to do so, that your friends and everything. I'd really appreciate that. Anyway, you guys have a blessed day. Hope to see you again soon.